Good morning. Today we will discuss the sequential circuit. Sequential circuit. Previously we have discussed the combinational circuit. In combinational circuit we have checked that the present input only depends upon on its present output depends only in present inputs, that is the adder, subtractor, multiplexer, encoder, decoder, all are in combinational circuit. But sequential circuit is a different circuit. What is the basic difference? In sequential circuit, the present output in sequential circuit the present output depends on the present inputs and as well as previous output. Okay, so the present output depends on the present input and as well as previous output. Or the circuit, you check the circuit. Here is a input, any number of input 1, input 2 and output. So this is sequential circuit, and the from output there is a feedback. Memory to input. Not here. I write another line. So this is the feedback from here to here, and this is the feedback. Okay, so this is the sequential circuit. Okay, so in sequential circuit, the output, this output not only depends on present inputs but also depend the previous output. So there is a feedback, and it is mainly for memory. Okay, for memory device. So this is the circuit, and we can say the sequential circuit is a combinational circuit with memory and with feedback. So sequential circuit is a combinational circuit with memory or with feedback. Okay. Now, what are the different types of sequential circuit? Next, sequential circuit are basically two types. One is asynchronous sequential circuit, another is synchronous sequential circuit. What is the asynchronous sequential circuit? In asynchronous sequential circuit, there is no clock signal. Here, there is no clock signal in asynchronous. Number one, no clock signal. So, there is no clock signal for controlling the output. But here, clock signal is needed. Clock signal are used or needed. Number 1 point. This is the basic difference. And here in asynchronous, as there is no clock signal, immediate response, that is when you control, as there is no controlling for clock signal, so you get the immediate response. Immediate response, that is you will get the output immediately. But here takes some time. Take some time. That is the response in discrete time. That is 1, 2, 3 in this way. And here in case of asynchronous circuit, as immediate response, so it is faster. And it is slower. Clock signal, asynchronous clock. So clock signal are needed. And the last point, design is difficult. Design is difficult. Easy design. So these are 4 points. In asynchronous sequential circuit, there is no clock signal, and here the clock signal are needed. Immediate response, as there is no clock signal, and take some times for responding. It is faster. and it is slower. Design is difficult as there is no clock signal, and design is easy. Design is easy. Design is easy design. Okay. Now, what is the circuit diagram basic? Now I erase these 3 points, and 1 point I take no clock signal and clock signal. So this design, this is a combinational circuit, and this is input and this is output. So input and this is output. So from output there is a memory. This is the memory, and from this memory there is a feedback. Okay, so this is the combinational circuit, and this is asynchronous. Total is the asynchronous. So from output there is a feedback, and then take as input from the previous output. But what is the diagram here? Here is same diagram. This is the input and this is the output, and from here there is a memory device, from memory there is a feedback, but there is a control signal. Control signal is clock, CLK, clock signal in case of synchronous circuit. So this is the memory,